How is it going, guys? Today I'm back down at Walton on the Naze for a spot of fossil hunting. Unbelievably, this is my first fossil video of the year and it's now August. I've been really slacking with the shark's teeth and fossil hunting videos this year, but I'm back down at Walton today, so let's see if we can find some shark's teeth. My name's Adam and welcome to Naturescope. Today I've managed to get here just after high tide, which means that my favourite spot to look for shark's teeth on the whole of the beach has just been uncovered. Likely means on the first one here, so hopefully we'll have some good finds. Let's check it out. Early on I found a tooth that's probably in the worst condition of any tooth I've ever found before. You can tell it's a tooth because you can see the sort of cartilage bit at the very top and then the tooth that have actually come out of the bottom there. But it's in absolutely awful condition. I thought it was a stone, I was about to throw it away and then I had a bit of a closer look. But we're off the mark with half a shark's tooth. So I was searching this gravel patch and I was moving bits around, seeing what I could find. And I hadn't noticed probably the most obvious tooth I'll ever find. Just here, sat on a rock, standing out really well, is our first fully intact shark's tooth. Quite a small one, incredibly sharp. But they're about today, they're about. As it's the school holidays, I thought I'd come down to one of the beaches next to the main fossil beach. They're actually really sandy today, not much gravel on them, so I didn't think there'd be much luck. But I've actually found a shark's tooth. Just marked it out with this stone here, but a really small one. In really good condition as well. What a result. Another one. We're on 4 already. Doing really well. Shark's tooth number 5, and it's the best one of the day. Just look at that. You are really going to struggle to find a shark's tooth in better condition than that. Fully intact. It's got both of the sort of, I don't quite know the technical name for them, but essentially they were used for grip when you bite down, the two little nodules either side. And the sort of cartilage bit is fully intact. That's a really beautiful tooth and a great one to add to the collection. Honestly, I came down to the beach today with very little expectation. The weather's been great, so the cliffs won't be eroding and the sea won't be stirring up all of the shingle. And it's the school holidays. You know, I was expecting it to be busy. I was expecting a lot of people down here, but I'm on my own and I'm finding loads. I'm on the main fossil beach now, and I say this every single time, but it always amazes me seeing the change in the cliffs every single time you come. The longer you leave it, I mean, it's been sort of 6-7 months for me now, the more it changes, but you can see that the trees that have clearly been there for a long time, the bushes and the shrubs, are all starting to fall now. It's retreating at around about 1 metre or 2 a year, which is absolutely huge. And just more of it seems to fall every single day. You can see a fresh landslide there, some here. That's what releases all of the shark's teeth and all the fossils, but it's obviously a big worry for the community here. People who have their houses and their businesses on top of the cliff. You know, 60 years time, they could be gone. So whilst I've been out today, I've been filming a general fossil hunting video, which is the one you're watching now, but I've also been filming a beginner's guide. I've had a lot of comments recently about how to find shark's teeth down here at Walton on the Naze. So what I've decided to do is film 2 videos at one, which is really complicated and quite confusing. But as well as this fossil video, I'm also filming a little beginner's guide, just a few tips and tricks on how to find fossils. That'll be released midweek, so if you're watching this on the day of release, look out for that Wednesday. But as I was just filming that, I was talking about how the best way to find fossils is to sit down in the gravel. I found this. Another really good shark's tooth. It's missing the little bits on the side, but it's still in good condition. So we're up to, I think it's 6 or 7 now. We're having a really good day. The weather's been absolutely fantastic, so I wasn't expecting too much to have been churned up, which usually means that there's not many shark's teeth on the beach, but I found absolutely loads. It's been a great day. So if you've watched the videos before, you'll know that although I am here for the shark's teeth, I try to point out other stuff as well. But today, there's been basically nothing. I usually find a couple of fossilized shells, you know, some pyritized wood. But yeah, absolutely nothing today. There's a new fossil that I learnt about that I was really hoping to show you. I'm still hopeful I'll be able to find it, but as of yet, nothing. It's just been shark's teeth. I'm not complaining. But you know, it's nice to see the other bits. I've really been looking for them since that last clip, and I finally found a fossilized shell. They're not that much different from normal shells really, but the way you can tell is the sort of orange tint on them shows that they've been sat in the cliffs for quite a while. I'm right on the edge of the beach now, right on the corner. That's Felixstowe in the distance, one of the UK's biggest ports. And I finally found a huge portion of pyrotised wood, so you can hear that noise now, that metallic rock noise. And this is just bits of wood that over millions of years have just been crushed, become this really hard material. It always amazes me when I get to find it. It's the return of everyone's favourite game, Can You Spot the Shark's Tooth? On the screen now there is at least one shark's tooth. There might be more, I might not have spotted it, but there's definitely one. I'll give you 10 seconds to try and find it and then I'll reveal where it is. Good luck! Well, how did you do? The shark's tooth is actually just here, right at the top corner of the screen. It's one of the ones we found earlier, not a new one. Let me know if you found it in the comments below. It's almost a thing in every single one of these videos where I find a creature, usually some sort of insect that shouldn't be here, and today is no exception. There's a little, I think it's a speckled wood butterfly just down here. It doesn't look in the best way, but I don't know what I can do with it. It was flying just, but it just seems to have settled down. The poor thing seems to be flying a few sort of centimetres and then needing to go again. But what a beautiful butterfly. It's not often they let you get too close to them, so I think this one might be reaching the end of its life, unfortunately. Just after I finished filming that clip, the butterfly flew off. I think it was just resting. It's been a really tough day. It's been hot and there's a lot of wind, so I imagine it was quite tired, but it's gone up on top of the cliffs and hopefully gone to bed for the night. As you can probably see around me, I'm starting to lose light and my camera is about to die, so I think I'm going to call it there for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a like. It really helps us out. We found about 8 shark's teeth today and a fair few other fossils, so I think that's pretty successful. But have you gone fossil hunting anywhere else in the UK? Where did you go and what did you find? Let me know in the comments down below. Keep an eye out for another video later in the week where I talk about a beginner's guide to fossil hunting, so a few tips and tricks that you might not think about if you plan heading down to Walton On The Naze, and subscribe to Naturescope to not miss any more future videos. We've got plenty coming throughout the rest of the year, including a little bit more fossil hunting. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.